What's up, World and World? This is Jimmy, a.k.a. The Blueprint, a.k.a. one of the talented 10th. And this week, I want to say a few words about my favorite college basketball coach of all time. Now, there's been a lot of discussion this past week about the comments Jalen Rose made about the type of African-American athletes that Duke recruits to their program. Now, while I don't agree with the use of the word Uncle Tom, I do understand the point Jalen was trying to make, and I also understand that he was speaking about how he felt as a teenager. I agree with pretty much everything that my co-host Brad has said. However, all the discussion as well as the start of this year's tournament reminded me of my favorite college coach of all time. That coach is one John Chaney. I'm not going to give you his bio. You can look it up yourself, but I will say that I have a tremendous amount of respect and admiration for Coach Chaney. As the head coach at Temple University, he recruited the players that a school like Duke wouldn't recruit. Not only did he demand excellence on the court, but also off of the court. Now, he was not perfect. He had his moments where he would send out his goons to play physical with the other team. And he also had his moments where he would threaten to kill the opposing coach. But he was unlike many of today's Division I coaches. He cared just as much about how his players did in the classroom as they did on the court. I had the privilege of meeting Coach Chaney several times at Wawa. Shout out to Wawa for having the best juices, and I cut the check. At any rate, when I met him, I was smiling. When I met Coach Chaney, I was smiling in his face, glad to break bread with the guard. And I would ask him basketball questions, and then he would proceed to tell me how great Wilt Chamberlain was and how Michael Jordan wasn't on Wilt's level. But here's what I always remember. He would always then ask me about school, because this is who John Chaney is. He loves basketball, but he also believes in education as a way to uplift the community. There are many prominent college coaches who don't share this belief and only care about winning. I won't name names, but go look at the graduation rate of some of the coaches, and it's deplorable. Not every player makes it to the NBA. Some of these coaches recruit players that don't graduate and are not prepared for the real world, and then they don't do much. You know, they're drinking 40s, looking dumb on the block, damn near 40, still running from cops. And this is because they're not prepared to go to the real world after college. So as I watch March Madness and watch these coaches get praised and adored, I remember my favorite coach who was successful on the court but cared more about winning in the game of life. I'm nice. And with that, I see...
Wait, it's the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys, diversified and educated.